Okay, hey guys, and welcome back. I want to talk about something really real. Something I don't think that artists talk about enough. Meaning, my biggest art insecurities of an artist. Not to be pretty version of Instagram or any other app, or the actual thoughts that go in my head as I draw. When I sit down to a blank page and be fearful of the blank page. If you ever felt like this of your art isn't good enough, if you ever felt scared or to start your sketchbook or to start comparing yourself to other artists, this video for you. To give some tips and tricks how you can face my insecurities, your insecurities, and we can work together as creatives. So let's take a deep breath together. Let's breathe in, breathe out. So let's talk honesty of being artists together, and let's talk about great art together, and let's talk about insecurity number one. So insecurity number one is my art isn't good enough. One of the biggest insecurities I have as a growing artist is that it's the quiet voice that says in your head, your art isn't good enough yet. Well, it shows up when I open a sketchbook. It's that. It shows up when I look at other people's work online. And it also shows up when I think about posting. So let's go back a little bit. Honesty still to deal with. That quiet voice that says, is my art good enough yet? So for a long time, that voice stopped me from creating. It stopped me from growing as an artist. It stopped me hindering a way for confidence to show up when I felt like it could grow more. For a long time, I'll wait for the perfect idea, the perfect mood, the perfect moment, even from even starting. But here's what I learned as my insecurity. That voice doesn't go away when you get better. It goes away when you keep showing up anyways every day. Now when it appears in my head, I tell myself something different. I tell myself I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to practice. Keyword, practice. And that one sentence changes everything. Mental, physical, everything. Insecurity number two. The artist problem and what stops me from drawing. And what could stop you from drawing as well. I don't have a style. I don't have a real art style that will define me as a creative. So that being said, let's continue further and explore this idea of an art style. What do you define art style? I thought art style was something you magically unlocked. Well, like one day you just wake up, and one day you suddenly look like a professional artist. But that's not how it works. How it really works. Style isn't something you find. It's something that forms when you draw a lot. I mean a lot. Not 30 drawings in a day, not 30 drawings in a month, but a lot. Every sketch you make is a vote for your future style. Every scribble you make is a vote for your future style. Every doodle is data. So now when I feel like my style is messy or inconsistent, I remind myself that's not chaos, that is growth. Growth is the key word of what you want. Insecurity number three. People will judge me. How will people judge you? Why would people judge you? Is this what keeping you from drawing? It's this comparing yourself from other people to your work. Don't think it's bad. So what? You don't have to show them. You don't have to show anyone. Don't think you're not talented enough. Well, most important thing that you care about is what you, as an artist, what you think about your own work. Take that as a breath of fresh air. I learned that the hard way. I learned that with everything that goes on in my artist's head as I draw, as I open up sketchbook, as I open up creative, that's what I learned. But here's something I learned the hard way. People will always have opinions and thoughts, but they're not the ones doing the work. That is my whole point here. Let me repeat that. They're not the ones doing the work. You are doing the work as an artist. So now I don't ask, what will they think? I really don't. I ask, did I show up today? Did I make art today? Did I create today of some sort? It doesn't necessarily have to be art. It could be knitting, it could be crafting, it could be diamond painting. It could be all sorts of creativity. It could be reading. But the most important thing that matters to you the most, did I show up today for what I love to do the most, that makes me happy, that makes me joyful, that creates, did I show up today? So here's what I actually thought was how I deal with these insecurities now. Meaning, here's what I actually do with these insecurities. Show up as I give myself tiny, safe goals that I go by as I draw. 1, I don't wait for confidence to show up and be like, hey, I can draw now. No. I bite the bullet, grab my pencil, make a few scribbling lines on a page, and call it good. That's how I face insecurity. That's how I show up. And it works every time. I draw out this grid of a star grid, put it on my reference, put it on my page, and then there we go. So my whole point is, in this video, in this 10-minute video, of insecurities, of drawing, of fear, of frustration. This all and helps you as a creative artist. Here's what I actually do when those insecurities show up. Not draw something amazing, but draw for 10 minutes. Not make it perfect, but just make it exist. Keyword exist. That's how I keep going. That's how art makes me feel alive. That's how I build confidence. I don't wait for confidence. Confidence finds me. I find it. One small bright page at a time as I sketch. And I know this is not a drawing, a video per se of me actual sketching, but I just wanted to talk about something deep with you guys. Something I've been facing lately, something I've been growing as an artist, and yes. So, if you are struggling with art insecurity right now, I want you to know something very important. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're an artist. You're becoming. And every time you sit down and draw, even when it's messy, I would have the animation sketchbook that's full of scribbles and crap that I would call art. I got out of my system. That's the important thing. You are proving to yourself you care. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching this video. And if this video helped you, let me know in the comments what your biggest insecurity or art insecurity is. and I love for you to talk about it with you. Little disclaimer, I'm not a therapist. I'm a professional artist. I'm a professional animator that I grew with these insecurities and worked with them. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Notification bell on so yes, you won't miss a single video.